Hey guys, Serena here or just Sere. If you struggle with consistency, in today's video I will share with you a trick that has massively helped me becoming more disciplined over time and sticking to my goals. I'm so excited about this simple but very powerful trick. So without further ado, let's get started. In my previous video, I shared how perfectionism can make starting new things incredibly hard. But what I didn't realize is that perfectionism doesn't just hold you back in the beginning, but it can also hinder your journey further along the way. For example, last year I published my first YouTube video at the end of November. I was super excited about that achievement. I had to overcome a lot of internal fears to do that. But after that first video, I stopped completely until the new year. And that fueled a lot of internal thoughts like, if I failed after video number one, why should I think that I would be able to be consistent over time in 2025? So for this year, I have decided to adopt a very simple but very powerful mantra that will help me building consistency, not only with my YouTube channel, but with any other thing that I have set my mind to do. And that mantra is keep the bar low. So when I first started thinking about my own YouTube channel, I set the bar in my mind super high. I wanted to produce very high quality videos since the start. I was looking at other content creators' materials and I wanted to get to that result quite fast without really considering that those people have been developing skills over maybe sometimes decades. They have entire teams working with them, but I was really starting from scratch. And on top of that, I have set the goal for myself to publish one video per week, meaning I was trying to replicate something extremely complex on a weekly basis as a beginner. And I soon realized, Sere, this is unsustainable. You have to redefine what good enough is for you, especially in these early stages. And you instead need to focus on building a process that enables consistency over time. And to do that, you need to lower the bar. So I started to think what is good enough. And in my case, I have decided that at least for the first 10 to 15 videos, good enough is uploading one video each week. I will still think about the content. I will try to create some sort of narrative and editorial calendar. But really, the focus is to test and make experiments and being consistent each week. If that means that one week the video will be just 1 minute of me saying, I didn't know what to talk about this week, that will have to be enough because really I'm trying to build this muscle of consistency. I have decided that in the beginning, I will not focus too much about thumbnails, SEO. Really, I want to focus about those things a bit later on. I will try to integrate these elements as I progress in my journey. And that also enables me to work on my YouTube channel as a full-time employee. I have also decided not to worry about finding a niche for the entire year. And that removes a huge overwhelm from me. Um, I want to experiment with my content. I have started with this sort of personal development content, but I know I don't want to focus too much on myself for the long run. But right now, this feels approachable. It feels a nice introduction to my YouTube journey. And I will experiment with different type of content during the year, and then I will see if I will have identified a more specific niche, and I will start to tailor maybe my content a bit more. And last but not least, as part of this lowering the bar exercise, I have not set for myself any goals regarding subscribers numbers. Right now, I really want to focus on building consistency, becoming more confident, understanding what content I want to talk about, building a process that enables me to work on my YouTube channel alongside my daily job. And how many people follow me is really not a concern for now. Maybe if I manage to succeed in my consistency plans later in the year, I will reassess that element and maybe set a goal for myself. But really, right now, what I want to do is having fun with the process and seeing how that plays out in the longer term. So I'm hoping that this mantra that I'm adopting of keeping the bar low will help me building consistency and showing up regularly on this channel. But I'm also adopting the same concept to other things that I'm doing in my life. I always want to start a lot of different things, and I have some goals for a lot of different things in my life, whether it's professional growth, going to the gym, playing the piano, or learning to play the piano. It's a lot. When you want to do a lot of things and starting a lot of things, especially at the same time, you can easily get overwhelmed. And I think that this concept of keeping the bar low can help you making little progress on a lot of different things, so you don't have to give up on any of them. But at the same time, you will be able to build your skills in the long run because you're showing up consistently. So if this resonates with you, if you have tested with this concept and you want to share your experience, please drop your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And that was it for today, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Ciao.